Hey guys, I'm J-Mac. This is Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And today we have an extra legendary event with Ancient Shards. Now, nothing changes on the pull rate. It's still a 0.5% chance to get a legendary. But if you do get a legendary, you get an extra one for free. So I got 127 Ancients, 3,500 gems, so I can buy more if I need to. But let's see if we can get lucky today. Alright, all blue. And I don't see anybody. It's just amazing. Alright, Tyrell, old school defense down champ, and Rector Droth. She is ugly and awesome. She's an amazing healer. I use her in several places. Alright, more blue. And you know what? I bet I'm going to run out of room. Yep, let me look real quick. Because I did not. Yep, so I can do 20 more. Yeah, I'll be right back. I need to get rid of some champions. Alright. I'm back, made room for 80 more, so let's see if we can get a legendary before I hit 80. Man, lots of blue. Frozen Banshee is a good rare. There's some purple. Venomage, I love Venomage. Kind of like Rector Droth. Used in a bunch of different places. A lot of debuffs on Venomage. Alright. Jarrig, good Lizardman, Faction Crypt. And I'm not sure about Canonus. Let's see. Attacks one enemy. Can do an increase attack buff on a random ally. Damage based on defense. A2 attacks an enemy. Can place decrease accuracy and a leech for 2 turns. This attack is always critical. And then does ally protect, increase defense, and continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns, and a 2-turn cooldown. And she's a defensive based champion, so she may be a pretty cool tank. Get the big ally protect, increase defense, and continuous heal going on everybody for 2 turns and keep that going. Ally speed and faction crits by 20%. She looks like a pretty solid champion. She would definitely help in Sacred Order faction crypt, and I can see other places where she would be really, really good. Yeah, she doesn't look like a bad champion at all. And then Lady Erish. Attacks one enemy 2 times and can place a weaken on the A1. A2 is an AoE, grants an extra turn, 20% chance. And then if the extra turn is not granted, fills champion's turn meter by 10% for each living enemy. In place, increase attack, increase crit damage on champion for 3 turns, then grants an extra turn. So you get a chance to get a few extra turns there. Do the A3, then do the A2, while you have the attack up and increase crit damage. And then there's a chance of getting another turn. Cool. Then the passive places a perfect veil on this champion for 2 turns whenever their HP drops below 50%. That's nice. You actually build her up as an attack champion. Her passive's got the perfect veil where if you're taking single target damage, she won't get hit. Not a bad epic champion. Curious how hard she hits. But enough about epics. We want to see some gold. Alright. Luthia. I'm not sure if I have her or not. Attacks one enemy, can place a poison for 2 turns. Attacks 3 times at random on the A2, can place a freeze for 1 turn. And then the A3 attacks all enemies, can place decreased speed for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. I wouldn't say anything amazing there. Alright, and we are getting low on shards. There we go. Alright. So, War Chief and King Galkabar. Both brand new champions for me. War Chief, Skinwalkers. I'm still struggling with Skinwalkers faction crypt, so can the War Chief help me out? A1 attacks one enemy 3 times. 25% chance of placing a provoke. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. Okay. The A2 Ascended attacks one enemy, places a provoke debuff for 3 turns, steals 2 random buffs from the target. Then the passive reflects 60% of damage taken back to the attacker. Defense increases by 15% for each dead ally. So that reflect may do really good for the Red Queen, because if I remember right, in Skinwalkers, I can get to the Red Queen boss. It's just I can't get enough damage to bring her down. So, and she ignores defense on her attacks, I think. So having that 60% reflect, he gets hit, that may be enough to help bring her down. Cool. And then King Galkabar. He is the new one from the Sylvan Watchers. A1 attacks one enemy, places a shield buff for 2 turns, on the ally with the lowest HP. Value of the shield equal to 15% of the ally's max HP. A2 is an AoE, 80% chance of removing all buffs, and places 5% poison for 2 turns on each enemy for every buff removed from them. Also has 80% chance of placing a block buffs on all enemies for 1 turn. 3-turn cooldown. That is a very solid A2. And can be booked up to 100%. That's pretty awesome. And then the A3 again removes all debuffs. Make sure. Yeah, so the A2 can remove all buffs from enemies. Then the A3 removes all debuffs, so cleanse. And then places 15% continuous heal for 1 turn on each ally for every debuff removed. Also places a shield on all allies for 2 turns. Shields equal 25% of this champion's max HP. So not too worried about building him with attack, because I bet his damage isn't just amazing. But you build him up with a bunch of HP, and he can probably get a pretty decent shield on a 3-turn cooldown. Let's see what the passive does. Whenever an enemy under a poison debuff attacks an ally under a shield buff, instantly activates 1 poison buff on that enemy. Also instantly activates continuous heal buff on the attacked allies. He's pretty solid, I think. So he is a very nice pickup, and I don't think I can complain about either one of those. Now, I just need the resources to build them up to 60, get them fully ascended, and fully book them out. On top of the other champions I'm trying to book out. But, alright. Was able to get the fusion champion done. Got 2 new legendaries, and I'm pretty sure a couple of the epics were new. Alright, let me get rid of the red dots and see. Yeah, so Lady Arish was new for me. And then King Galkabar. Yep, It's pretty awesome. Alright, well, I hope for anyone else pulling that you had good luck like I did, got the extra legendary, and they were legendaries that you didn't already have. Or, if they were dupes, they're dupes that you could use in the game. So, thank you very much for watching. If you would subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I hope you all have a very blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye.